Welcome along to Riverside Park for round one of the BT Cup, and this is certainly a mouth-watering contest. Melrose led onto the pitch by their skipper Grant Runciman, imperious in the Premiership, 10 wins and 10 bonus points, and they are of course the cup holders, winning last season their third victory and 3 victories across 3 different decades. Jedforest this evening with home advantage. They're going very well in the National League, led onto the field of play by their skipper, the returning Gregor Young. He's played very little competitive rugby this season, but Jed themselves have had a day out in the sun at Murrayfield back in 1999 when they lifted the shield. So Jed will look to use home advantage in this Friday night fixture to cause something of an upset against the Melrose side yet to be defeated this season. And it is the visitors, alongside Stephen Turnbull, our referee this evening, that will get us underway. Melrose in their traditional yellow and black jerseys with the black shorts and black socks. And that's taken down immediately there. Melrose winning a rather untidy ball right in the thick of it there. Grant Runciman, a knock on though. Colvin on towards the tight head prop, driven forward there by Nick Bevan. He's caught though. Colvin's just in behind him. The referee has spotted the infringement. Jedforest not releasing the tackle player. Jackson then with an early penalty to give Melrose a 3-0 advantage. We played 7 minutes and the visitors are in front. Colvin, again the loop pass, belted forward, right footed downfield by Baggett. Underneath it is Robbie Shearer-Gibb. He's got time to have a look up and have a think. Scampering now just across field, straightens up, driving up over halfway, is eventually stopped there by the Melrose skipper. That's spilled, but that was good intentive rugby there from Robbie Shearer-Gibb. Colvin, and again on towards Jackson. Jackson with a little grubber kick, a little kick and chase, but Robbie Shearer-Gibb just tracking the run there of the inside centre. Another penalty for Melrose. Jackson making no mistake, and that's 6 points for Melrose in the opening stages. We've played 20 minutes. Jedforest now looking to get their second rows in charge here. That was good driving running by Jamie Hind in that second row alongside Clark Skeldon. Quite an experienced second row pairing for the home side, Jedforest. Taken on by the scrum half. Gregor Young on towards now. This is Lewis Young, his twin brother. Lewis Young into the 22. Mazy run there, goes down. He's tackled the second time by Fraser Thompson. Jedforest now trying to make some serious inroads inside that 22. Rory Marshall at scrum half, and it breaks now to Callum Young, and Callum Young was just caught. He got half through there before he was eventually brought down. Rory Marshall again, usually one of the centres, but taking on the scrum half duties this evening. The Jed forwards just caught at the moment. As Melrose now look, oh, Jed have peeled away. Jed with an opportunity to touch down. Brilliant work there from Jedforest under number 8, Darren Gillespie. You can see here he snaffled the ball away. Nick Bevan was caught there just out of position, and Gillespie had one thing and one thing only in mind, and it was to score the try. Ewan Scott measures the conversion perfectly, and it's Jedforest who are in front, 7-6. Here are the Melrose forwards then swarming around this Jedforest line. They're practically on that try line. Grant Shields now picks up, and Grant Shields is over for the score. The loose head prop responding from Melrose. 26 minutes gone. They have their first try of the match. Sheer power here shown there by the loose head, Grant Shields. And Melrose are back in front. 2 penalties and a try now. Jackson, he's kicked the 2 penalties so far. Is that drifting just wide? Oh, it's good. Craig Jackson adding the extras. 13 points to 7, a 6-point advantage then. Back from Marshall, Ewan Scott. Oh, that's straight into the face and chest there of Jason Baggett. The Melrose stand off. Ewan Scott just a few metres away from Baggett, got no flight on the ball at all, and straight into the Melrose number 10. Melrose then pressing as it's taken on by Rory Knott. They're practically on that try line, peppering the line, swarming around. Colvin picks up, thinks about the pass, goes himself, and Colvin finds a gap in the Jed defence practically in the stroke of half time, and Colvin gets try number 2. Could see that he was thinking about measuring the pass, but found the gap and over he goes. Melrose then have the advantage at the interval. Ross McCann back in his own half. Melrose building from deep, and Ross McCann is able to carry it over halfway before he's tackled there by Rory Marshall. Colvin on towards Baggett, crossfield kick. In behind it though is Callum Young. Young now on the drive. Good footwork there from Young on towards Lewis Young, his brother. Just couldn't control it with his left hand. Slams the turf there. You can see he's disappointed. That was a chance for Jedforest. Marshall then. The power of these Melrose forwards. This is turnover ball. Irvin Hess just at the back of that scrum. Irvin Hess going once more up and over that 22. Melrose will want to recycle quickly here. Colvin in towards Jackson. Jackson with a nice reverse pass there. Just goes a begging ever so slightly. The knock on has been spotted by a referee. So Melrose just trying to up the pressure there. The coaching staff looking pretty relaxed on the touchline. Rory Marshall. Again, the referee has signalled the infringement at the scrummage, and Jed under a lot of pressure in this set piece. Jackson then looking to convert from this penalty, and does. And Melrose move on to 21 points to 7, a 14-point advantage. You feel Melrose just creeping further ahead in this game. Baggett then leathers the kick from the 22. Downfield is picked up by Lewis Young. Here's a look up. Plays the prodding grubber kick down in towards that 22. Back though is Bruce Colvin, and Colvin just allowing that to trundle into touch. Jedforest looking for a way back into the contest just now. Marshall, it's fed out towards Lewis Young. Lewis Young tackled by his opposite number, Fraser Thompson. The Jed players think Lewis Young scored the try. The referee's going to take a long look at this. Perhaps a consultation with his touch judge as well. Now has he managed to get some downward pressure? He has indeed, and Jed have scored their second try of the match, and they've got a foothold back into the tie. Colvin just pops that ball into the scrummage. Just at the back of the scrum, the Jed forwards have Colvin in position, but it's picked up by Neil Irvin Hess. Irvin Hess just carrying it forward. Colvin in to recycle once more. Comes out there towards Rory Knott, and Rory Knott's in for a try for Melrose, and that really cancels out the earlier score there from Jed's fullback. And there Rory Knott, he does take some stopping from close range, and Jed just couldn't deny him. Jackson from out wide, crisp strike, and there's the extra 2 points, and Melrose just drift further ahead. Jed pressing here, Gillespie just eyes on the ball, trying to snipe his way over. Hartness in behind, wearing 19, on towards Monty Mitchell. Mitchell himself was very close there. The Jed backs just trying to get themselves into position once more. Hartness is appealing there. Hartness goes tumbling to the ground. There's a little bit of afters. Fraser Hartness squaring up to Russell Anderson. Hartness, a man of plenty experience, but he's shown the yellow card. He does not like that decision at all, the ex-Selkirk man. He's been part of the Jedforest setup for quite a few years now. Hutchison on towards Darge. Two of the men that have come off the bench in this second half, and Hutchison goes in once more, straightens up, is just 2 metres short of that try line. Baggett comes in just to help his half-back partner. Jackson carries it forward, and Jackson carries it over for the try. Elliot Stewart there tried his best to stop the inside centre. Stewart with the attempted tackle, but it's Jackson over for a try that will surely secure Melrose a place in BT Cup Round 2. Jackson then to convert his own try. No problems for the Melrose inside centre. Jackson with another 2 points. Gillespie, always a willing ball carrier. Gillespie back towards Marshall. Jed looking to bring their backs into it. Gregory Young, the skipper. Oh, and lovely pass there to his brother Callum Young. And Callum Young's away from the Melrose jerseys. And Callum Young's going to be in for the score. Perhaps the try of the night. Maybe too little too late for the home side. A lovely reverse pass there from Gregory Young onto Callum Young. And he was able to get past Baggett. He was able to straighten up, showing some pace. And inside that 22, he had one thing in mind and one thing only, and that was to finish it off himself. Jedforest then through Gillespie. Robbie Shearagib carrying up towards halfway. There's still time perhaps for another try. Jedforest have knocked the ball on Stephen Turnbull. A quick glance at the watch. There's full time, and it's Melrose. The holders are into BT Cup Round 2.
We always knew it was going to be a tough challenge, but We're pretty focused this season. We've set our goals, and although we wouldn't mind getting one over on Melrose, we knew it was going to be tough, but the boys stuck in there, and we've got a lot to take out of that, so yeah, it was good.
To be honest, we never sort of took it lightly. We came out here as if we would any other cup game, and we were wanting to go 100% and set a marker down for ourselves, but Jed definitely met the match, and it was actually, it was encouraging and surprising. Obviously, it's a good thing to have a competitive game.
Like you say, at the start of the season we struggled with performing for 80 minutes, and I mean against Gala there we done it, and then we put in an 80-minute shift there, so we just need to keep doing that the rest of the games.
We've seen Melrose blow teams away in the first half over the last few weeks, and Jedforest obviously took that on board and really came at you and gave an 80-minute performance.
Yeah, definitely. Though, if you look at the last Premiership match that we had against Watsonians, the first half we blew them away, and Jed definitely weren't letting us through in the first half. They were definitely to be reckoned with, so it was a tough one.
And there's nothing quite like a border derby.
No, definitely not. There's no love lost usually on the pitch, but it's all hugs off the pitch.